there's a lot that can go wrong with trying to be a streamer, and a lot of it just will annoy you, make you frustrated. It's very, very stressful. Like, part of why I took a break in November, I took like a month-long break from November, mentally fatigued streaming. It can put you into like some depressed states. Yeah, that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem with discoverability is like, because it's so easy to stream in terms of like getting started, like being a streamer isn't easy, but starting a stream is easy because if you have an Xbox One, not even like a Series X, just an Xbox One or PS4, you can literally stream because both of those consoles have a built-in streaming service. Like you download the Twitch app and you can stream from your console. So like it's so easy to start being a streamer. So like you have all these people who aren't actually good at it, who don't have like, you know, the wherewithal, the know-how, and to be an entertaining person and to be an insightful person, things like that. There's a lot that goes into like making content. Like the actual, it's one of the things. I'm trying to think of what I can compare it to. I'll compare it to archery because I'm an archer. In archery, there's a saying that it's easy to learn, hard to master. That's Twitch. Which is easy to learn, hard to master. It's easy to get started, but it's hard to like actually be serious about it because it's so much shit you gotta do on the back end. It can like become so stressful, and things are super inconsistent. You'll have a stream where you have 10 viewers and like 5 of them are active in chat. In your next stream, you have 1 viewer or no one's active in chat. Like it can be frustrating. Then like if you're a serious content creator, you're always gonna like look at other people. There's a saying that comparison's a thief of joy, which is true, but it's inevitable to compare yourself to other people. So you'll see the people who you don't think it's as good as you at content creation, but they have a better following than you because, you know, it just don't happen that they're better looking or they're a part of a community like VTuber or something like that that makes it easier to grow. But whatever the reason may be, yeah, that's all. Like a lot of people on Twitch right now have fake personas and they're using that as like these gimmicks to try to be discovered. And in some ways you understand this. It's like, yeah, you're going to try to do whatever you can to branch out and be different. Like Jinxie, this is not a shot at Jinxie at all, but Jinxie as a content creator, he's just he's a character. His character is to be a loud, obnoxious, kind of crazy person who plays Siege, and people who are like 10 to 18 love him. They love because he's like them. He's losing his mind. He's throwing a controller around. He's shouting into the microphone. He's crazy as hell. Shouts to him in this first Jinxie. But like, I get it. Me, I don't want like people. I've had people tell me who are like maybe you should try to have a character instead of just being yourself on stream. What you see when it comes to like me on stream is just how I am in real life. This isn't a persona. It's just who I am. Hell, my name, Anubis TGA, Anubis the Gamer Archer. My favorite mythology is Egyptian mythology. I'm a huge nerd for Egyptian mythology. But Anubis being my favorite god. I do archery. There are bows right there over my shoulder. Like, so it's like, it's who I am. But like, I have people say like, hey, you should just be a character. It's like, I can't fake being someone. And it's like, my motto has always been to always just be an honest person who people can relate to. And, you know, sometimes I'm very humorous because I'm a very comedic person, like naturally funny person. And it just happens here and there. That's just how it is for me. But there's other people who do have characters, and they're using those characters to branch out into being someone people like lean towards. And good for them. Kind of like when it comes to like the booba streamers. Yeah, there's always like drama involving them. It's like they're just doing what gets them views. Yeah, like you can't fault them for what they do. All the people who watch them. Like I don't blame them for using their body to get viewers on Twitch. It makes sense. People are coming in droves to pause. People are coming in droves to come watch you. Yeah, you're gonna do it. It's easier to amass a large number of viewers by being a booba streamer than it is being just a girl who plays games. There's a lot of girls who play games who don't have success on Twitch because they're just girls playing games. And they're competing with girls who are wearing low cut top shirts and the camera's like damn near inside their chest. Yeah, streaming's hard. But it's only mostly hard if you're someone who's trying to like be serious about it. Someone who doesn't care if you're just doing it casually, you play a game here and there, then it's fine. But like if you're someone who's taking it serious, who wants to grow, who wants to, you know, make money off of it, who wants to be an actual content. Because I always say that there's two different things. There's a Twitch streamer, and there's a content creator. A content creator is someone who's actually trying to take it serious and make content. But like if you're just a streamer is just someone who they're just playing a game. If you're a content creator, you're actually creating content. Yeah, the whole nudity rule, I think they had an idea that they're working on with that. They was like, okay, this can be something that people will be okay with. But then it exploded. Like the number of girls who are doing it exploded. I think that's what really got Twitch. You're like, oh, okay, backtrack like a motherfucker. They backtracked on that because they saw like all those people who were doing it and were just like, okay, we can't do this. It's not even like just that. Twitch is in this weird position where they want to allow a certain amount of, you know, sexuality because it makes money, and Twitch is a company, so they want to make money, which takes 50% from most people on the platform. So they want that stuff to happen, but at the same time they're trying to like juggle that with not being a porn site, because to a certain extent, when you allow a certain amount of nudity, it just becomes a softcore porn site. Like I saw someone post the home pages of Twitch and home pages of the hub, and they were damn near identical. Like damn near identical pages. Like you couldn't tell the difference between the two. And again, I don't blame the girls. I don't blame the girls for doing whatever is going to help to make money. Because generally, we're living in America, or you live in a Western society where capitalism runs supreme, and money is king. You're going to do what makes you money. I get it. So when people like get mad at them, don't get mad at them. Get mad at the people who are watching. Get mad at the 1,200 people who are in that person's chat. Get mad at the pay pigs who are like, just because the person exists, I want to gift you 50 subs. I want to donate you $200.
Espresso Express.
If I was a chick and I had a nice body, and someone's freaking willing to throw 1,000 subs a month at me and give me $200 donations every single day,
I can't make out what it says.
Do it. Because, you know, generally, the like I said, money is king. If you're making a lot of money to a point to where, you know, what you're putting on Twitch is paying your bills. What you're doing on Twitch is keeping your likes. And what you're doing on Twitch is, you know, doing everything that it needs to do. You're going to keep doing it. And it makes sense to keep doing it. I don't blame the girls. I don't want to blame anybody. It'll be the people who are watching. And even with that, like, I don't mind the existence of the content. I don't watch it because I don't care about it. I want to see that either A, get a girl, or B, go watch the real thing, aka, you know, go to the necessary websites to see everything in full. I see a soft core version of it, but it's not the existence of it. I don't really mind it. I don't think that category existing hurts my content. Like, my viewership isn't based on that. People who want to watch video games will find gaming content creators. So those people, those thousands of people who are watching that content, they don't affect the gamers who are actually doing Twitch streams. The reason why it's hard to grow on Twitch is just too many people. There's too many people, and not enough people who actually care about networking. The biggest reason why it's hard to grow on Twitch is because people don't know how to network, and because, you know, I don't like find the right way to say it. It's because of networking. The algorithm sucks. Discoverability sucks. Like, compared to YouTube's, I make YouTube content, and YouTube's content, if you have the right tags on YouTube, and you're consistent, your channel will grow. Like, it won't grow fast unless you go viral. That's when it'll grow fast. But for the most part, on YouTube, if you have the right tags, you'll get a lot of views. I've had videos as someone who's a small content creator on YouTube. I only have like 470 subscribers. As someone who's small on YouTube, I have videos that reach 1,000 viewers just because of the tags. But the networking thing, the reason why networking is so hard, I think they said that is hard. People just are too lazy to network. That's why networking is complicated when it comes to like being a content creator, because people are too lazy to do networking. So what will be networking, since I'm talking about it? Networking will be having a friend group of people who all support each other. Basically, let's say you're a streamer, Bartholomew. Networking will be, I come to your stream 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. We're talking, I become a regular in your stream. Everyone who views your channel knows of me because I'm a regular in your stream. I rate you, you host me, things like that. When I go live, you retweet that I'm live. You go live, I retweet that you're live. Basically, you're building together. It's collaborating, yeah. It's streamers who are collaborating. The issue is small creators don't know how to do that consistently, and they don't want to do it consistently. At the same time, a lot of small creators, they have this mindset of, they feel like they're entitled to it to be a one-way street. They don't want to do the actual collab as a whole. They want the one-way street of it. They want it to be to where just they are getting the retweets of the live. Just they are getting retweets of, hey, I got a new video on YouTube. Just they are getting your view and they're not viewing you at all. I was in a stream org, which are awful. Stream org is terrible. And in that stream org, almost no one from it who wasn't friends with watched my content. So only my friends who were in the org watched my content. So Raccoon, Blueberry, they were in the same org. They both left because the org was shit. But like they watch my streams, Andrew sometimes, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the org, and they had like 30 something people, maybe a little less because it kept getting shorter and shorter. So let's say 15 people potentially. Out of those 15, Blue, Raccoon, Andrew sometimes, Sanity sometimes come to the stream. Now on my end of networking, I will ruin my sleep schedule every single day to be in other people's streams. Like I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning being in their streams, showing them some love, and like I couldn't get the same thing in return. And then we'll have org meetings where we'll just like people from across the org, we'll get into a Discord call, and then we'll talk about how the org can succeed because the org was failing. It's like, okay, what's the issue with the org? Why is the org failing? How to fix the org? And every single time we had an org meeting, I would say, we need to have better networking. We need to have better community. Everyone in this org is basically existing around each other and not being actual friends and supporting each other's stream. This is why Raccoon left. People will go to her stream, say hi, and then leave, instead of actually taking part in the stream, talking to them, having a good time, and things like that, you know, communicating and building a friendship. They would just say hi and then just leave. They will say, hey, got you tabbed, and then just leave. Well, she did, because the community aspect of the org didn't exist. They treated Blue like shit. Blue was going through some things, but I'm gonna go get into it. They treated her like shit, so she dipped. They wouldn't even lurk. They would say they're lurking, but they just leave. They would say I'm gonna lurk, but they would just leave. But the reason why they would do that, why they would say hi and then leave, or I'm lurking then leave, or I got you tabbed then leave, they want the credit. They want the credit of saying I was in your stream. That's why they do it. They want the credit of, it's like, I was in your stream, I said hi. That's what they want. They want the credit. That's how people do it. When it comes to like stream wars, you see people who say got you tabbed, they want credit for being in the stream, but not actually be part of your community. So they keep talking about like, and this is all a good way to tell you not to join orgs. Blue, not gonna go like this, I'm not gonna go into like a lot of details. Blue was a stream lead, basically means she was a manager. Let's go with that. And as stream lead, you know, when they treated her like shit and she ended up leaving, they gave her a free PC because the org had a sponsorship with a PC company. And she was done with the org. She wanted to leave. And part of her leaving, part of the rules with the PC partnership was if you leave the org, you gotta return the PC. So she returned the PC and she asked them, hey, can you give the PC to Archangel? Me. So that was her request. Her one request while she's leaving the org is, can you give the PC that I'm giving back to y'all to Archangel? They didn't. They gave somebody else who was not even in the org. Mind you, only people who were supposed to get PC were people who were in the org. It was supposed to be people in the org only. They gave it to someone who was out of the org. So I didn't get the PC. Luckily, my cousin gave me a PC for my birthday. Well, for Christmas/birthday. This is like 3 years ago. My current PC is for my cousin as a gift. So that happened, and it was like what made it like suck was like for me, I was like the org cheerleader. Like I was always talking about the org and recommending people to watch the org and wear the org jersey and putting the org in like all my like, social media and on my stream. Like I was just very, very pro the org. I just wanted that org to succeed like a motherfucker. That's all I care about. I cared about that org succeed like motherfuckers. I'm a very loyal person to like everything. And in the end, the org didn't have my back. Like I had his back. And that's why you shouldn't join stream orgs. Because not one, they don't network with you, and two, they don't have your back. And a lot of them, like I said, like they wouldn't even show up to streams. And not only would they not show the streams, they would get upset if I didn't go to their stream that one day. Like I know people from that org who like, I would lurk their stream as like actually lurk it. Like I'll have it on my laptop while I'm playing video games and I'll type in chat here and there. But that person wouldn't come to my stream at all. But because I wasn't like active in their chat sometimes, and because I wasn't subscribing to them, you don't have to subscribe when you're networking. Networking isn't about the money. You don't have to subscribe at all. That's entirely an optional thing. It's more about, you know, just the community aspect and the retweeting. But there's this person who like was lurking their stream here and there. They would never come to my stream, and she eventually got like mad because I wasn't subscribing to her. That would constantly get like people who get the subs. Their gifts would go to me, because the way Get Subs works is it goes to, or it's not sub to your stream, but it's in your chat frequently. So even though I was subscribed to her ever because I didn't care to spend money on her content, because to me she was a good streamer. I'm not going to subscribe to somebody who I don't think it's a good streamer.
I saw something.
But
like I did in Cauldron
I kept getting the subs in her chat, and it was making her mad because I wasn't like active in her chat.
I know the moose skull will
It's
be
like, you
there.
can't get mad at me for not being active in your chat. We're not active in my chat. You come by, say hi, then leave. Support can be in all shapes and sizes, yes. A lot of people, when you say the word support, they think, you know, monetarily. They think, oh, you mean subs. Like, no, support is literally, you know, my mom has never seen a single one of my Twitch streams, but she supports me by allowing me to, you know, stay at home and do the stream. Like, she pays the internet bill, you know? So that's support. You know, so that counts as support. My brother doesn't watch my streams. Sometimes he'll buy games that I want to stream, so I can stream those games. My buddy CJ, who's a mod here, CJ will give games to me because he knows I'll be interested in streaming it. There's different ways to like show support, and yes, also out monetarily, but like they might not be active in chat. CJ, again, he's a mod. My brother during Christmas streams, my brother did 5 gift subs in stream. Actually, it was 6. Potato did 5 that same week. So I have friends who like, you know, they'll show off if they have the money to, and things like that. Most of them, like my stream schedule just isn't aligned with their schedule. Like my brother works, he's military, he has a daughter, he has a wife, so he doesn't have a lot of free time. Potato, you know, he works 2 jobs, and usually when I'm streaming, he's at work. My stream schedule is usually at a time because I stream at 3 p.m. Eastern till 7. So like these are times where like most of my friends, because we're full-grown adults. I'm 31 years old. I'm about to be 32. Others in his late 20s. Potatoes, late 20s. So when you're a full-grown adult, you don't have the time at 3 to 7, you know, to be here like you want to be, but you want to be. My uncle, yeah, I have 2 nieces. My brother has a daughter. My sister has a daughter. So yeah, so there's people who have like their way of showing support. You know, Raccoon doesn't watch Twitch anymore, but you know, we talk a lot, and she's always like hoping that things are going well and hoping the stream is going well and things like that. Same thing with Blue. Me and Blue talk a lot on Threads and Instagram. She wishes me well all the time. So yeah, so people have like their ways of showing support. There's different ways to go about it. Like I said, it comes in different shapes and sizes. But some people, they want you to only do what they want you to do. They want you to make sure that you're making them your mod, and you don't want them to be your mod. They want you to make sure that you're subscribing to their channel, even if you don't want to subscribe to their channel. They don't subscribe to yours. That's what you've heard. You're glad more women are welcome in the game spaces, though. Yeah, Blue and Raccoon are great. I always say to people this, like, they're amazing. Anything like y'all know about Blue Pistol and Raccoon, multiply that by 10 on how great the people they are. They're great people. Like, they're very, very good people. Like, I'd fight for Blue Raccoon. Like, and I actually, like, I mean that too. Like, if Blue Raccoon need me to freaking throw some hands, I'm throwing some hands. They, both of them definitely mean a great deal to me. I consider them like actual friends. Like, there's people who you meet on the internet, and they're just like, they're your associate. You see them as either your gaming friends and things like that. Like, those two I consider like actual, like if I was getting married tomorrow, I'd invite them to my wedding. That kind of friend. They're good people. That's more or less what I'm trying to point out. They're good people. And you don't meet a lot of people like that in this space. A lot of people in this space don't have like your best interests at heart. They're very selfish, and you know, they're only thinking about themselves. They're not trying to be friends with anybody. This is just business for them. Not them as in like Blue Raccoon, but like for a lot of people you meet in this space. Like, if there's anything that good came from that org, was me meeting Blue Raccoon. That's like the only good thing that came from me being inside that org, is me meeting Blue Raccoon. They're not the only people who I met in the org who are like, you know, people who I consider like friends. Like Andrew, you know, I respect the guy a lot. He doesn't come on stream a lot, but you know, I respect him a lot. But I am glad to have met Andrew. And the same for Sam Sanity. Like, honestly, with Sam Sanity, I probably wouldn't touch Apex ever. Like, I would just be like chilling, and Sam Sanity will message me on Discord, "Hey, you want to play some Apex?" And I'm like, "Alright, I guess." That's kind of like again, the other issue with the org. When it comes to like, because again, the whole thought process is you're trying to have a community, right? Within the org, no one really gang with each other outside of people who are part of like a, I don't want to say a clique, but like everyone kind of had like their groups who they hung out with within the org. You weren't part of that, like that inner circle. You wouldn't like playing games together. And I think that hurt the org. If you're not networking with each other, you're not playing games with each other, then what are you doing? You know, like, how are you going to have a community within the network if no one here associates with each other outside of hey, we're part of the same org? So I was gaming a lot with Sanity, Blue, and Raccoon, and just them. Like, wasn't really gaming anybody else from the org. Now, ironically, that person hasn't even watched my stream like 3 years. I've only been streaming for like 3.5, maybe 4 years. All like most of those gifted subs from her happened within like that first 1.5 years. And I do appreciate that she was giving gifted subs out like that, but you know, things did not go well with our friendship, mostly because, and you know, I'm not saying this just to be an asshole, but she is kind of a bitch. But like, we all knew she was a bitch though. We kind of just put up with it. By us, I mean like my gaming friends, you know, Potato, CJ, Potato's girlfriend. We all kind of knew she was kind of a cunt. But we were okay with it. We put up with it because when she wasn't being kind of an asshole, we were fine with it. Like, we were good. And then like some time goes by, and I'm me being me, I'm a very nice person who's like always trying to like be run by everybody. So like years go, like 1.5 years goes by after like that situation, and try to like, you know, extend the olive branch and try to like, you know, patch the friendship up. And like she just reacts in like such a bitchy manner about it. And she said like all this mean shit towards me and things like that. It's like, okay, I'm not even gonna like bother anymore. You're trying to be a nice person, makes a friendship, and you're like going off on me for like no reason whatsoever. She's also she has some racial tendencies as well. We'll go with that. Sometimes she makes some offhanded racist comments towards me. Stream? No, I've done like 10-hour streams. I've done 12-hour streams. I used to like always do 6-hour streams, but then I started doing 4 because it was like just more convenient for me because I get exhausted. Streaming is exhausting. That's another thing that I should have mentioned before, and I was saying like why I wouldn't recommend people to become streamers. Streaming is very exhausting. It's like you got to be entertaining, you got to be talkative, you got to be able to like quickly respond to chat while also focusing on a video game and trying to make sure you don't fuck up in that video game. Like all that brain activity just makes you tired. So like I've had streams where I'll go like 7 hours and just be like dead. And it's noticeable too. Like if you watch the end of my streams, and towards the end, I'm very talkative at the beginning of streams, and at the end of streams, I'm just like, yeah, and then yeah, I'm just like getting tired. The stream's exhausting. It doesn't seem like it when like you're watching a stream, but like it's exhausting having to like get your brain doing all this stuff all at once. So a lot of like how short my streams are is partly at home scheduling, as well as like my own mental health and exhaustion, because I also make YouTube content, so I don't like be bogged down with making so much content all at once, like going from YouTube to Twitch and just being like I don't have my own free time, which that happened before. There's been times where like I would try to like make videos for YouTube the same day, because now I don't do content on YouTube on stream days, but there's been times where I'll do YouTube content and stream content on the same day, and I'll have like no time for myself, like none. Like I'll wake up, record a YouTube video, write a script for YouTube, do YouTube editing. By the time I'm done doing all that, which takes like 7 hours to do all of that, I gotta start stream. I do stream for 4 hours, and now it's time to go like lay the fuck down because I'm tired. So like I wouldn't have time to play like games for just for fun and things like that. Wouldn't have time to like watch a movie or TV shows. Like when you're a content creator, you just don't have time. Because YouTube takes the most of the time than Twitch. Because Twitch is like, other than like having stuff ready, it's just 4 hours. But YouTube takes up so much effort and time because you gotta write a script. Writing a script could take you freaking 2 hours or a week, depending on how big a video you're making. Then you gotta like record the audio for that. That's another few hours, few days, again, depending on the size of your video. Then you gotta record gameplay if you're a game content creator. So you gotta, play some games, take you a few hours, maybe a few days if you look at certain type of content. And then you gotta edit all of that. Then you gotta edit all that. You gotta edit the audio, you gotta edit the gameplay. If there's any video of your face, you gotta edit that too. You gotta make sure everything's properly aligned when it comes to voice syncing and things like that. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. So it's like by the time you're done making that one video, it could be a 20-minute video. It might have took you all week. It might have took you all month. Like these people who do skits, like the Mighty Keith, Angry Joe, it takes them a month to make one video. That's why Angry Joe, his reviews don't come out day one. Angry Joe doesn't do a review on day one. Because he can't do a day one review. Because it takes so much effort and time to make his reviews to where it takes him a month, 2 months to make that review. You might see Mighty Keith skit. It's like 4 minutes long, 4-minute long skit. But it's like about a video game from 2 weeks ago. But it took him 2 weeks to make that skit. Content creation when you're serious about it is so much work. Which is also why people quit. The reason why people quit content creation because they recognize, okay, I'm doing all this stuff and I'm making not enough money to warrant it. You're buying a new camera, you're buying a microphone, you're buying all this stuff, and there's no ROI in content creation. Like, there's no return on investment unless you're lucky. People who are like successful on Twitch and YouTube are the 1%. They're the 1% of content creators who are successful, who can make a living off of it. So when you're not in the 1%, you're having it in your head like, is this worth it? It's all this effort and all this time being spent because you don't get time back. Time's the only thing in life you don't get back. So it's priceless. It's the only thing you don't get back. That's why when I end my streams, I always say thank you. No matter if it's one person in chat, two in chat, whether it's people who are lurking and you're just watching the stream and not putting anything in chat. When I end my videos, I say thank you to those who watch the VODs, because when I look at my stats, people do watch the VODs. You don't get your time back. So everyone who's watching my stream, watch my YouTube videos, you gave me your time. You don't get that back at all. Like, anytime you give me, that's part of your life that you could spend doing something else. So I appreciate it. So I'm like, yeah, thank you all for watching the stream. I appreciate you guys. And I mean, when I say appreciate you guys, hope you all have a good rest of y'all day. Like, I thank you and I greet you in the intro and in the outro, because I understand time is priceless. You gave me your time. You don't get that back. You could have been freaking beating off for 4 hours. I don't know what your life is, but you gave me your 4 hours. Or I guess 5 for today. You could have been like sitting there watching Demon Slayer, eating some Fruity Pebbles. I don't know what you do, but you gave me your time. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate people who give me time. Like, I would love for this to pay off monetarily to where it's like you can live off of it. And I'm willing to put in all that effort and work for it. But I appreciate those who, they just come by and chat sometimes. They come by and they just watch the VODs, things like that. Like, still appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Whether it's YouTube or Twitch, it's a lot of work. And stressful. And exhausting. It's stressful and exhausting. And say like you will get depression not playing, but like being a content creator. Because like I said at the beginning of the stream, comparison's a thief of joy. And everyone who does this compares themselves to other people. Because they'll see people who they don't think is on their level. Like, I don't think this person sounds better than me. I don't think this person is better than me at the game. I don't think this person has a better script. I don't think this person, like, you'll think to yourself, like, I do all these things better than this person, but that person has more views than you. So you're just like, why does life hate me? Why does life hate me to this person who's not as good as me at this content? And this is like a general statement. And whatever it is, you're comparing yourself. You know yourself. You shouldn't. Just reality. Reality is you're always going to compare, even if you don't want to. Anyways, we're ranting on too long. And you'll get some food. A lot of conversation that some people, if they watch the VOD, are probably like, yo, you need to get all that detail out. Like, damn, that was a little too much detail. Those who watch the VODs, he'll also really appreciate it. You see the thing on top, the scroll wheel. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. Best way to keep in contact with your boy. Best way to find out what's coming up next, what we're doing, is on those things. And YouTube, like I said, usually is a daily thing. Usually we haven't done a thing recently on YouTube other than like one video because the holidays were a thing. So we're gonna have some new stuff coming out Monday and then Tuesday. So yeah, there's all that stuff. But I'm ending right there. Chill for a bit, eat some food. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Be kind to another. Being boy Nubis. It's free to be kind. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you all. I'm out.